Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, we are online now, alhamdulillah. So, you guys can see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good, alhamdulillah. Okay, we'll just start. Okay. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'ad. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qala Allahu ta'ala inna hudallahi huwal huda. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي اللهم أرحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة واجعله لي حجة يا رب العالمين ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير آمين ثم آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone.
Walaikum assalam wa
Salam.
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, once again, with the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are gathered here. And inshallah, we have a very interesting session, very something we will relate to the Quran in every way, every day, inshallah. So I'm hoping to have a bigger class. People are still joining in. So if you know someone who's supposed to be here, maybe you can send them a message that we have started. So today, before we continue the session, I quickly wanted to talk about the class schedule. So today is the lesson number or session number 9. Originally, this class was only 8 sessions, but we all collectively agreed that we need more time, so we extended the sessions, right? So, but it's summertime, and most of us have kids, and the school is off, and also in summertime, people like to do some vacation. They want to do other things. So I wanted to wrap it up, back in the end of June, or maybe the first or second week of July. But we are already in the middle of July right now. So we have 3 more sessions remaining because we have Ajwaf today, and we are going to talk about Ajwaf. So in the next session, we will do a quick review of Ajwaf and introduce the Naqis. And then in the following session, which is session number 11, we will do the Naqis review and introduction to the Lafif rules, because Lafif is our final topic for this class. So on the session number 12, we will do a class summary and conclude, inshallah. So we're looking at the dates wise. July 20th will be session number 10, July 27th, session number 11, and August 3rd will be our last class. So this will give us the whole month of August and the 2 weeks of September, because our next class, which is starting from the basics again, like we'll be starting from the very beginning, will be starting on September 14th. So any comments about this?
Good, Alhamdulillah.
We are all okay with this schedule, guys? Everyone is good with this schedule?
No mention of get together.
Oh, yes. So right after the, when we finish, we'll decide on the get together. Yes, that is important, but I'm just wanted to know the availability, because if you're planning to travel or take some time off, I want to give you as much as time as possible. Yeah. So maybe August 3rd could be our get together. How's that?
I think it will be the long weekend, so maybe people will be planning something.
Okay, so why don't we decide closer to that date? But I intend to finish on August 3rd. Other people in the group, in the class right now, any comments? Sister Homa?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, I think it sounds good for me as well. Also, probably August 3rd, I'm not here,
Okay.
but I'm not sure 100% yet.
Okay. So we'll, if we can finish, we may end up, not getting a lot of time for Lafif then. We can try to finish on July 27th, like make session 11 as our last session. But if needed be, we can go to August 3rd, or if not, then we can close it off at July 27th. Yeah.
You can have like half an hour extra time on both July 20 and 27. So that we
Okay.
can...
I'm fine with both ideas, inshallah. So, but I just wanted to give you the preview that we should be finishing this class sometime by the end of this in next 2 weeks, huh? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, but now question for all of you, that some of you have been with me, alhamdulillah, more than 2 years now. So anyone is still planning to continue from the basics again on September 14th?
Yes, brother
Yes.
Abid.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
inshallah.
Okay, so like, am I counting all of you in again, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
That's great. Yeah, that's great news. So Jazakallah khair. Okay, so Brother Imran, Jazakallah khair. So let's continue with our lesson now.
Abid bhai, I just joined in, so I will be there for next class too.
Inshallah, Jazakallah khair, Brother Faiz. So we just quickly talked about the schedule. So we're trying to wrap up this class by the end of the month. Yeah. So including today's session, we may have 2 more sessions or
Okay.
one extra session on August 3rd. But depending on the majority opinion, we might be finishing on July 27th.
Okay. Thank you.
Inshallah. Okay. So here is our chart, the one we have been looking at throughout the class, and we are pretty comfortable with this chart now. So today we are at what level? What is our
Ajwaf.
ajwaf? So ajwaf is from the mu'tal category, and in the last session we looked at the mithal, and in mithal the thing was that the weak letters waw and ya were in the fa position. Which position?
Fa
Fa
position.
position. The ajwaf is basically when the weak letter waw and ya is in the ain
Ain
position.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So are we comfortable with the mithal now? Have we done some review on that?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. So ajwaf. So the important thing about ajwaf, that we are dealing with the weak letters waw or ya in the ain position. Yeah. So for example, if the root letters are qaf, waw, and lam, do we see a weak letter in the middle here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the fa position, ain position, and the lam position. So this is
Ain
ain
position.
position. Yes. So this one, ba, ya, and ain, this is also ain position. And these are known as the
Ajwaf.
ajwab. So verbs with a weak middle radical, that is waw or ya, are termed as hollow verbs. If you want to know the English name, hollow verbs. Okay. And Arabic is the name ajwaf.
Ajwaf.
They come in place of ain, the middle radical. Middle radical mean the ain
Ain
position.
kalam.
Okay. So when it is waw in the ain position, it is known as ajwaful wawi. We know that already. So if you have the root letters qaf, waw, lam, or kaf, waw, noon, kha, waw, and fa, you can see in all 3 examples, the waw is in the ain
Ain
position.
kalam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And the ajwaful ya'i, then the ya is in the ain position. You guys can see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So no confusion about that. So then the people of the grammar have, shortlisted this. They're saying that in the Salasi Mujarrad category, you will find ajwaful wawi from the bab nasara and bab samia. So in the what category they're going to be mostly used? Bab nasara
Nasara
and Samia.
Samia.
and bab samia. And the ya'i will be from daraba and samia.
Samia.
So samia is common between both of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So then now let's look at the rules. So rules is what we learn and then we apply those rules. Yeah. So rule number 1 is that if you have a weak letter, mutaharrik. What is the mutaharrik weak letter? What is the meaning of mutaharrik?
Letter in the movement.
Different
Haraka.
places.
Haraka.
Okay, one at a time. Okay, Sister Zamka, please go ahead.
If we have a letter with a haraka on it,
Yes, any letter with a haraka. And how many harakas we have in Arabic?
3.
3. So Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra. So if you have the weak letters and they are mutaharrik, meaning whether there is a waw or the ya, or it could have either a Dhamma, Fatha, or Kasra. And this is called harf illat mutaharrik. Because what is the name for waw and ya? Harf illat, yes? Okay.
yes.
And before that, if there is fatha. Now, where is the waw and ya supposed to be in ajwaf?
Ayn position.
Ayn position. So if in the fa position we have the fatha, ma qabal is zabar or fatha, and then what will happen? It will be replaced with alif.
Yeah.
The weak letter will be replaced with
Alif.
alif. Now, remember, we have been talking about this from day 1.
Yes.
That the letter corresponding to fatha is alif, to dhamma is waw,
Wow.
and kasra is ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far so good?
Yes. So far so good.
Okay, so now what will happen? The rule is, if you find ajwaf, meaning a letter waw or ya, and they are mutaharrik in the ayn position, and before that you find a fatha, doesn't matter what letter, then you are going to replace this waw or ya into alif.
Alif.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once
Yes.
you see the examples, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So for example, if you have qaf, waw, and lam, yeah, and they come from bab nasara, yeah. If they come from bab nasara, then they will be nasara. The madi will be nasara, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So if you put qaf, waw, lam in nasara, it will become qawala. It will become qawala, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people can see that? Because by now, this substitution should be like very comfortable to us, right? So
Yes.
the qaf will go into the noon position, the waw will go in the sad position, and the lam will go in the ra position.
Ra position.
And then you copy the harakat. So noon has fatha, so qaf will have fatha. The waw, the sad has fatha, so waw will have fatha.
Fatha.
Then ra is equal to lam, and ra has fatha, so lam has fatha. So it will become kawala. Yes.
Mhm.
Now
Yes.
in the Quran, have you seen kawala?
No.
No.
No. Rule number 1 says, if our weak letter, which is in the ajwaf position, and it is waw, and ma qabal, is there a fatha?
Yes.
Change it
Is
to
before,
Alif.
is waw mutaharrik, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And is the ma qabal mutaharrik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it has a fatha.
Yeah.
So what are we
Yes.
supposed to do? Remove
it to
this
alif.
waw with alif.
Alif.
It will become
Qala.
qala.
Kala.
Now, how many people have seen qala in the Quran?
Yes.
All of us.
All
Yeah.
of us.
So
Yes.
next time you see qala, you know you're dealing with ajwaf. It was, asli was qawala,
Kawala.
and it changed into qala. Why? Because we applied rule number 1 of ajwaf. Now
अलिफ
show
की हरकत कोई नहीं होती अलिफ
जी,
साकिन है
हाँ, हरकत नहीं होती उसके ऊपर कोई, ठीक है?
ठीक है
ठीक है ना? तो qawala, but we need to know the root letters. Then we need to know the bab. And then when we do the substitution, we look at the asli, then we apply the rule and we got the istimali. So which one is the asli here?
Qawala.
Yes. And qala is the istimali.
Istimali.
Okay. Now,
Amali.
if you have ba, ya, and ain, and it is from bab daraba, and the madi will be daraba. Yes. So if you put the substitution, it will become ba, ya, a. Yes.
Ba, ya.
Okay. Is the ya ajwaf yai?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 And so it is mutaharrik, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the ma qabal has fatha.
Yeah.
Ya.
So what is supposed to happen to ya?
It's alif.
Replace it by
Change it into.
alaf.
So
Alif.
the actual one is ba'a.
Ba,
Yes. Okay. Now, kaf, waw, and noon from bab nasara.
Nasara.
It will become kawana.
Kavana.
Qawala.
Have you seen kawana in the Quran?
No.
No.
Okay. Is the waw mutaharrik
Yeah.
Yes.
and ma qabal is fatha?
Yeah.
Okay. To change into alif, it becomes kana.
Ana.
Now tell me how many people have seen kana in the Quran?
Yes.
Every
So many times.
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Okay. Then kha, waw, and fa. Is this all wawi, and wawi?
Yeah.
Yes. It's from bab samia. So it will
Yes.
become samia. Yes. So when you substitute, it will become kha, wi, fa. Yes. When you substitute the root letters in samia,
Yes.
you get kha, wi, fa. Now, have
Yeah.
you seen kha, wi, fa in the Quran?
No.
No. Is the fatha ma qabal the ajwaf wawi?
Yeah.
Now, what is the haraka on waw?
Kasra.
Kasra. So it is mutaharrik.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because of this fatha ma qabal, it will become
Fa. Fa.
Now, is this interesting or this is hard? This is very interesting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, and the Quran has a lot of this. Khafa, yukhafu. Yeah. If you read Surah Al-Araf,
Yeah.
a big section about the stories of the prophets, and they talk about this khafa. Although they said, I am scared of my the day when, everybody will be gathered. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at this one. Now, there is a rule number 2. Are we clear about rule number 1, or we need to look at more about rule number 1? Let's see if I show you what I mean by that. Okay. So what is the important part here? The important part is we need to know our babs. Okay. So if you have bab nasara, what are the root letters? Noon,
Noon Swadra.
Sad, Ra. Yeah. So what is Madi?
Nasara.
Na, Sa, Ra. Okay. And the root letters you're dealing with, Qaf, Waw, and Lam. Yes. So is this the Fa kalima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the Ain.
Nine. Yeah.
Okay. And this is the Lam kalima. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the Fa kalima?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this the Ain?
Yeah.
And this the Lam? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you will pick the Fa kalima and you will put it under the Fa. Yes.
Fa.
And the Waw kalima, you will put it under the Ain.
Nine.
Yes. And the Lam under Lam.
Lam.
Yeah. And then you also bring the haraka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Now, can we write this like this?
Qawala.
Can we write like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the thing is, we know that there is a fatha before the waw ajwaf here. Yes. It's in the
Yeah.
Ain kalima. So it can be
Yes.
replaced with
Alif.
Alif.
alif
Allah.
and it become qala. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then this is the
question,
siga number 1. Yeah. Question?
So does it changes the meaning as well?
No, meaning is the same. Qala, he said. Yes.
Thanks.
Qala meaning he said. But it is not written as kawala because kawala is hard to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Now the second one was nasara. What is the meaning of nasara here? He helped. Yeah. How many people remember nasara mean he helped?
Yes.
Okay. And then they
They
two men.
they too helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now if you have to do this, then this qala, if you do the whole math again, so over here we know that this will be remember this? Does it
Yeah.
gonna be kawala?
Yes.
Yes. So then it will become
Allah.
qala. So now they two men said. Yes.
Yes.
So this is siga number 1. This is siga number 2. Are we dealing with men or women?
Men.
Men. Okay. So then it will become nasaru. Yes. Yeah.
Plural, yeah.
Yeah. So they
More than two.
2 plus men said helped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Helped. Okay. So then you will say this will be qaf, wow, this will be lam, and then this is like this, right? So can we write it like this? Qalu.
Kalu. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen qalu in the Quran?
Yes.
They all.
Yeah.
They
men,
both said.
not both.
They all
Oh
said.
yeah. They all men said. Yeah.
They
Thank
all
you.
said qalu. Yeah. Now I've shown you number 1, number 2, number 3. What is the number 4 one?
Qalat.
Kalat.
So the next one will be nasarat. Yes, nasarat. Nasarat mean she helped.
Said.
Yeah. Nasarat
She
mean
helped. Yeah.
she helped. So it will become kawalat.
Kawalat.
Agree?
Yeah.
How many
Yes.
people
Yes.
can see that it will be kawalat?
Yes.
Yes.
So this wow will be replaced. So it will become.
Qalat.
Kalat.
Now, have you seen this or have you seen this?
Kalat.
You have seen this. So important thing is I need to understand the 14 sigas of Bab Nasara. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So can you give me the next one?
Qalata.
Kalata. Yes. And then
Qalna.
next one is important. We will talk about that when we get to the.
Kalna.
No, it is going to be kulna. But then now this is rule number 2. So up to siga number 5, this is siga number 4, siga number 5, and then siga number 6. So when we get to siga number 6, we have to apply rule number 3. Rule number 3. So we'll come to that because now we are going to go to rule number 2.
2. Yeah.
Are we clear about rule number 1, guys?
Yes.
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 How many people are clear? Can you show me some hands? Okay. Alhamdulillah. So looks like everybody is clear. Now, before I showed you this substitution, were you able to do this in your head?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How many people knew that what is the fa position mean, ain position and lam position mean?
Reading.
Yes.
Reading.
And then
Okay.
also when we are given new root letters and we know the bab, how to do the substitution? We just simply put the fa under the fa position, the letter which is fa position goes under the fa position, the ain position goes under the ain position, and the lam goes under the lam
Lam
position, or
position.
kawala. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, if you have daraba, and your root letters are kha, waw, and fa. No, it was the, no, this was Samia, basically. It was Samia. Samia. Yeah? So, what will it will become? Is this the fa position?
Yeah.
Is this the ain? This is
Yeah.
the ain position? And this is the
Yes.
lam. Yes? Is this fa?
Yeah.
This is ain?
Yeah.
This is lam.
Yeah.
Now, once we figure this out, is this hard to put the way it's supposed to be? Ha, wa, fa? Yeah. So if you do it now the other way, ha, vi, fa. Yes. Now, is this fatha before the waw?
Yeah.
Yes.
We change the ha into alif,
Yeah.
and we get khafa. Now, show of hands, how many people can understand this?
Then we have to do the practice.
Yes, that's very
Yeah.
good. Because this is what we have been learning all along. And if we can do this, we are in good condition. Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back and look at it one more time, this slide. Okay. So what happened in this slide? Rule number 1, when you're dealing with qaf, waw, and lam, and your bab is noon, madi will be nasara, and this rule will be met in this wadan or this pattern. Yeah. Qala. Ba ya a from bab daraba. Then ba'a. Okay. Kawana, kana. Okay. Kana, kana, kanu, kanat, kanata. Have you seen those different versions in the Quran?
Yes, we have.
Okay. Khawifa, khafa. Yeah. Now, rule number 2. Rule number 2 says, if the harf illat or the haruf illat in ajwa position are mutaharrik. Harf illat is mutaharrik, meaning it has haraka. And the maqabal is sakin. Maqabal is sakin. You understand what maqabal means?
Before it.
Yes.
Okay. So this sakin is in what position?
Fa.
Fa
Fa position. Because there is only fa, ain, and lam position, correct?
Yeah.
So the wawi and the ya'i is in what position? Ain.
Ain and yeah.
Because we are dealing with ajwaf, and ajwaf, the huruf illa are in the ain position.
Ain.
Yeah. Then what will happen? The huruf illa will give is haraka to the back one.
Oh.
Is the sakina can be replaced with a haraka?
Yes.
Okay. So it will give, the weak letter will transfer its haraka to maqabal.
Oh, okay.
Now with this chart, can you see what I'm trying to tell you? While I'm also explaining to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the huruf illa, whether it is a wawi or ya'i, and doesn't matter whatever haraka it has, it will give it to the previous one. If there is a sakina. Yeah. So then it will become dhamma. If there is a dhamma, if there was a dhamma which was moved forward, then what will the weak letter will change with what?
Wow.
If it gives the kasra back, then it will change into
yeah.
And if it is a fatha, it will change into
Alif.
Is this something new we know? This is something we already know, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Dhamma is waw, kasra is ya, fatha is alif. Yes. Okay. So then if you look at the same root letter, qaf, waw, lam, and the bab is nasara. Okay. And if you look at the first siga of mudare, the first siga of mudare is yansuru. What is the meaning of yansuru? He helps. Or he will help. Because this is mudare.
Yeah.
Yes. Now let's do the substitution. It will become yakwulu. How many people can see that without me writing it down so far? Is it going to become yakulu?
Yes.
Kulu. Yakul.
Yes, because ya will stay the way it is. The noon is the kaf, so the kaf will come here. The swad is the waw, so the waw comes here. And lam is lam. Lam is ra. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we move the same haraka, fatha, sakina, dhamma, and dhamma. Yes.
Yeah.
Yakulu.
Okay. So is this the ain kalima? Wow.
Yeah.
And dealing with ajwaf.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a sakina before the huruf illa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then can I move this dhamma to the sakina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that. And it will become
Yakulu.
yakulu. Yes. Now, in this case, it so happened that this waw is already there. Yes.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do the substitution because for dhamma, what do we need? Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
So it become yakulu. Yes.
Yeah.
Is in the Quran, have you seen yakulu or have you seen yakulu?
Yakulu.
Yakulu.
And what is the meaning of yakulu?
He said.
says or he will say.
says, Harib.
Is it siga number 1 for mudare, male?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it wahid?
Yeah.
Wahid, what is the meaning of wahid?
Single. Singular.
Okay. So brother Ijaz and brother Taj, for a second, could you guys mute yourself
Sure, definitely.
and please give chance to somebody else?
Why not?
Because
Yeah.
I need to understand that. Brother Faiz, please come online, unmute yourself.
Yes.
And one from the sisters, who wants to participate? Sister Homa, would you like to participate?
Sure.
Okay, so what we're doing now, we are applying rule number 2. So, Brother Faiz, do you understand what rule number 2 is?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain in your own way? What is rule number 2?
So when we have a page, markable sakin.
No. You said when we have a page. Okay, when
we have any haraka on on waw or ye,
okay,
we will transfer this. So when it's a page, we will change it to waw. When it's a zay, we will change it to ya, and when there's a zabar, we'll change it to alif.
very good. That's good. But what is the situation? The situation is you have fa kalima, you have the ain kalima, and you have the lam kalima.
Yes.
Now, since we are dealing with ajwaf, we are dealing with weak letters.
Weak letters, yeah.
And which position we are dealing with? The ain position.
And yeah.
Right? Because these are the important details about this. Yeah. Because the rules of ajwaf will be only applied when
to
you
the
have
and
the waw and the ya in the ain position, correct?
Yeah.
So it's very important to know that, right? So if in the fa position there is a sakina, there is a sakin position, like a sakin haraka, and the waw or the ain position is mutaharrik, either could be ya or dhamma or fatha, then what can happen? The haraka of the weak letter can transfer to the sakina.
Sakin, yeah.
Yes. And Sister Homa, then based on that haraka, what letter do we retain?
So for page we have waw.
Yeah.
For fatha we have alif.
Very good. And for
And
kasra?
for kasra we have ya.
Yes. So everybody else who's listening, are we clear about that? That what are we talking about?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Yes.
So Brother Faiz, the pattern you're dealing with is yansuru. Yeah. When you look at yansuru, what comes to your mind?
So how would I change this to? Yeah, so it would be.
First, listen to my question. What do you know about yansuru?
Are
Okay.
you asking me what Bab it is?
You know, okay, Bab is Nasara, right? We know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
you look at Yansuru, what
Mhm.
information is in your mind about Yansuru? Is it Madi or is it Mudare?
Mudare.
Mudare. So that's one information that you're dealing with, Mudare. Now, are you dealing with third person, second person, or first person?
First person.
First person. Look at what is the Alamat Mudare in Yansuru? You know there is Alamat Mudare, right?
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
That's
this
the-
ya
Zabar,
over here.
yeah,
What is
yeah.
no, not zabar. The ya, what is
Yeah.
the ya doing over here? What is the meaning of ya in this yansuru? This ya over here, what is this called?
That's the Alamat Mudare.
Aha, very good. But is this alamat mudare for first person, second person, or third person?
Oh, that is for third person.
That's what I'm trying to get to you. So
Okay, I didn't
if
understand
this
the question, sorry.
Okay, now you understand the question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then can you translate yansuru for me?
I don't know what Yansuru means, sorry.
Nasara mean help. Yeah.
Okay, so
what is the meaning of yansuru?
He helped.
He helped?
Yeah.
If you say he helped, that is Madi.
Oh, I have he
This is Mudare, right? Mudare mean it is present and future.
Yes, yes. So he's helping.
He's helping. What else? He helps. Okay, Sister Homa, what is can you translate this for me, please?
Yeah, he helps or he will help.
He will help, or he's helping is also allowed. Yes. Okay. So when you have this, first of all, if you have to understand all this, then you assign the new root letters to that. It will become yak wulu. Agree?
Yes.
Is it going to become yak wulu, Brother Faiz?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, we have not seen in the Quran yak wulu. Yeah?
No.
So, is this pattern applicable for rule number 2? We have the ain kalima, which happens to be a harf illa. Is waw a weak letter?
Yes.
And is it in the position of ain?
It is, yes.
Yes. So, are we dealing with ajwaf?
Yes.
So, can the rules of ajwaf apply here?
Yes.
So, the ma kabal is the fa position, right?
Yes.
And what is the fa? This qaf. Yes.
Qaf. Yeah.
Is it empty? Is it has sukoon on it?
Qaf
is it sakina?
Qaf is where, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Empty.
So can I move this dhamma back? Can I move this haraka?
Yes, yes,
qaf?
yes, you can. Yeah.
So you see it become, and then when you move the haraka from the waw, it becomes sakina. Agree?
Yes.
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 So it become yakulu. Now, it so happened, and in this example, that there was already a waw there. Yes, because the actual root letter was waw. Yes.
Yeah, but there's no waw in this one, second one.
No, there is waw right here.
No, sorry. The second one, there is no waw.
Yeah, we don't care about that because that is our starting pattern. That's a pattern. We have to replace that pattern with qaf, waw, and lam, and that's how we got yakulu or yakwulu, and then it changes into yakulu. Yes? Okay, let's look at the next one so that you know what I'm talking about.
Brother, I have a question.
Yes.
If some Arabic people say yakvulu instead of yakulu, they are correct?
They are correct, but why would they say yakulu?
No, I'm just saying that if somebody
it is correct from it is correct from the literal meaning that okay, somebody is using the asli word, but it is not used in regular conversation or in the Quran.
Yes, that I understand.
So they would have to apply the rules of ajwaf on that. Okay.
Right.
Yadribu will become yab yi-u. Yab yi-u. Yes? Sister Homa?
Yes.
Is it going to become
Yes,
yab yi-u? Okay.
that's
So
right.
then
So
do we have a
sorry, brother
Yeah.
Abir, 1 minute, 1 minute. So
Yes.
here, what you did is you added a ye and you put z. Okay, yeah, makes sense. That's the second option.
Right?
Yeah, okay. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Okay. Then is the ma qabl sakina?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So can I move the ya, the haraka kasra to the ba?
Yes, you can.
yes,
So it'll be
And the
you
ya
be.
will become sakina now. The actual harf
Yes.
illa will become sakina. So it will
Yeah.
become yabi'u.
Yeah, be you.
Okay. So this is
Yeah.
the application of rule number 2. Now with the rest of the people who are seeing this, how much understanding is happening because of this? Are we able to understand this?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just a show of hands for the rest of the people. MashaAllah, there are 11 people today. Okay. Now the next one will be kaf, waw, and noon. Sister Unaiza, this is from Bab Nasara. Yeah. So
Yes.
Bab Nasara will become, we are dealing with yansuru. Yes. Now when you substitute yansuru, kaf, waw, noon in yansuru, it will become yakwunu.
Yakunu.
No, not yakunu.
Yeah.
It is first it will
Yeah.
become yakwunu. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the waw kalima is a huruf illa. Yeah.
That's right.
So
It
that
has
becomes,
Dhamma on it. Yes.
yes. Not because of dhamma. Because the waw is the huruf illa. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And it's in the ayn position. So we're dealing with ajwaf. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So ma qabal is a sakina. Yes.
Sakin. So we'll transfer the haraka to
To the
ma
sakina.
qabal.
Yes. So then
Yes.
it will become yakunu.
Yakunu.
Making sense?
Yes.
Let's take a look at this.
Alhamdulillah.
Kha, waw, and fa. Sister Zemka, this is from Bab Samia. So this will become yasma'u. Now, first of all, what is yasma'u? It is madi or mudari? Sister Zemka, would you like to participate?
Yeah, it is Mudare first person.
First person, very good. Do
Yeah.
you know the translation of yasma'u?
Yes, he listens or he will listen.
He listens, he will listen, or he hears, or he will hear. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you substitute the kha, waw, and fa in this, it will become yakhwafu.
Yakwafu.
Yes.
Could you
Now,
And
please,
if
then-
you
Brother
need it,
Abid?
yes.
Sorry, one question is Yasma'u is not first person, it's third person, correct?
No. Yes. You're right. Third person. Yeah. That is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's third
Okay, no,
person.
no, yes.
No, that's
Thank
okay.
you,
I
sorry.
didn't pay attention to that part, but it is the
No,
mudare.
no.
Yeah. So it's a third person. You're right. Jazakallah khair. Okay. Yakhwafu. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
what harka? Which harka will go to kha, Sister Zemka?
The haraka on the wow,
The fatha will transfer
fatwa
to.
will go to the kha.
Okay. So if you imagine, then the waw will be sakina. Yes.
Yes.
Now, what is the rule number 1? If ma qabal is fatha, then what do we do to the huruf illa?
We replace, yes. We replace it with, yeah.
So you guys notice when you had the haraka fatha, what is supposed to happen to the huruf illa? It's
Alif.
change into alif. Yes.
Alif.
Show of hands, you guys understand this.
Yeah. So, Brother Abid, so do we apply 2 rules in here?
We can apply multiple rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also said in rule number 2 that when
Yeah.
you move dhamma, then the letter should come be waw. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
But what
So we
happened
can-
so far?
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
So we can basically say that if there is sakin on the fa kalima, we can change it with the haraka from letter after it.
Yes, that is the rule number 2. But
Yeah.
once you move the haraka, you have
Yeah.
to also make the correspondence between the haraka and the letter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know that fatha will always be alif. Dhamma will always be wow, and kasra will always be ya. Yeah.
Yes.
But if supposed to be in this one, we didn't see any change because it was happened to be wow already there. Yes.
Yes.
There was happened to be ya there already. This one also, there was already a wow there because wow was part of the, and the haraka corresponding with the letter. Yeah. But as soon as we change the fatha, we had to replace the wow into alif.
Alif, yeah. So we can say that to apply one rule, it will be yakhawfu, then we can change it to yakhafu.
Yes. So yakhwafu, and you can change into yakhafu. Yeah. Now,
But this change is, Brother Abid, this change is
Yeah.
happening still for the rule 2, correct?
Yes, it is happening. But we have to understand we have multiple rules, and we're also
Yes.
looking at the correspondence, right? We are also looking at the correspondence of the haraka and the, what do you call, the okay. So let's take a look at this. For example, let's do it on a piece of paper. So the last one we looked at was fa, wow, and fa. Yes, is that what we looked at? And it was Bab Samia.
Yes.
So Bab Samia, the mudare is yes,
Yes, ma'u.
ma'u. Yes. Okay. Again, if we think about it, this is alamat mudare. Agree? Is the seen the fa kalima?
Yes.
Is the meme the ain kalima?
Yes.
And the ain is the lam kalima. Agree?
Yes.
So we leave the alamat mudare alone. Yeah. And is this my fa kalima? Is this my ain? And is this my lam? Yeah. So ya will stay. It is as it is. Now, what is the scene from this one? The scene is the fa kalima, right? So what's supposed to go after ya? Fa? Yes?
Yeah.
The rest of the people who are watching this, are you with me that it's going to be kha? Brother Ijaz, I know that you said yes 3 times. I'm asking other people who are listening to me and they're not responding. So let them give them a chance. Yeah. So Brother Ashfaq, do you see that the kha will go here?
Yes, yes.
And the meme is the wow? Yes.
Yes.
So then the wow will go here. And what is the haraka on the wow? Fatha.
Fatha.
And is the lam, is ain is the lam. So, or the fa is the lam basically. So it will go fa here, right? What is the haraka on the fa? This one. Can you pronounce this? Yakh wafu.
Yakh.
Yes. So we know that there is a maqabal is sukoon and there is a huruf illa here in the ain position. Are we still looking at fa, ain and lam? Yes. Is this my ain position? This is my fa position. This is my lam position. Is this ajwaf? And it is wawi? Brother Shwak?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then the kha will have the fatha. Yes?
Yeah.
And if we do one at a time, it will become yakhufu. Yakhufu. Yes?
Yeah.
If I go from this step to this step, it will be yakhufu. Now, as soon as I got to this part, do you think this fatha correspond with wow? Is it in accordance with this letter wow?
No, it will change.
No. So what is the letter corresponding to fatha?
Alif.
So you will change
Yakhafu.
this wow into alif and you will become yakhafu. Got sense? Making sense?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else, are we making sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you see there is one step missing here and because from yakhwafu, we went straight to yakhafu in the presentation.
Yes.
But if we do the extra step here, it was yakhwufu or yakhufu. Now, because of this, we can also apply rule number 1. Because what happens now? Let's look at yakhufu. What is our rule number 1? Do we have? No, but this is not rule number 1. Why is it not rule number 1? Can somebody tell me
Because
why?
it's sakina.
Because it's sakina.
Wow is
We say
sakina.
that's sakina.
Our rule number 1 says the wow has to be mutaharrik.
Mutaharrik.
So this is rule number 2. There is no mixing of rule number 1. I just realized. Yeah. Does everybody else realize with me that this is not rule number 1? This is only rule number 2. Yeah. Now let's look at rule number 2 one more time so that we have a very good understanding. Let's go back. This is rule number 1 and this is rule number 2. Okay. What is rule number 1? We have huruf illa mutaharrik. And then ma qabal is sakin. So what happens? The weak letter will transfer its haraka to ma qabal. So whether it is a dhamma, fatha or kasra, it will move to the sakina. But then there has to be correspondence between the haraka and the letter. So the dhamma will always be waw, kasra will be ya, and fatha will be alif.
Is rule 2, brother?
Yeah. So does rule number 2 cover the whole picture? Yes.
Azad,
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Sister Unaza, you have a question?
no, brother.
Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, so are we clear about this? Are we really looking at, we getting this?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Brother Adil,
Yes, please.
so in rule number 1,
Mm-hmm.
we were just simply,
Changing.
I'm a little confused between 1 and 2 now.
Okay. Are you clear about rule number 2?
2 is okay. Did you show us a slide like this for 1?
Yes, I did.
Maybe that's what I'm missing. But,
Look at
oh,
this.
there.
Okay. So we have the harf illat mutaharrik. Yeah.
Mhm.
And ma qabal is fatha.
Fatha, yeah.
Then the fatha will change into, the weak letter will change into alif. Yeah.
Alif.
So the waw
Got
or
it.
ya will change into alif. And that's what and I did that by hand also.
You did the examples. I saw the examples, but I wasn't sure. So
Okay.
now I'm okay. Okay, sorry. I didn't make a good
Is
note of that.
everybody else okay? Please, this is important that we need to understand the rules because these rules make our life easier, right?
Rule number 1 applies to Mazi, right?
So yes, rule number 1 applied to Madi and rule number 2 was
Present and
Mudari.
future.
Yes. But the thing is, it doesn't matter whether Madi or Mudare. The rule applies when the situation arises. Yes?
Yeah.
If the situation arises in Madi, you apply rule. If the situation applies in Mudare, then you apply the rule. Yeah? It is not a set rule that only Mudare will have rule number 2 and only Madi will have rule number 1. You look at the actual formula is, you look at the harf illa in the ayn position because you're dealing with ajwaf. And then you look at the ma qabal. If the ma qabal is sakina, rule number 2. If ma qabal is fatha, then rule number 1.
But for rule number 2, like, because it is Muzare, you have the alamat Muzare, right? And then you have Sakina. So,
but see, whenever there is a alamat, you are still focusing on the fa, ayn, and lam kalima. Yes?
Yes.
Remember, that's why when I was showing you this information, I make a point of talking about it. Let's say over here. What did I say here? I said, this is alamat mudare, leave it alone. Did I count it alamat mudare in fa, ayn, and lam?
Yeah, for fa kalima to be sakin, I was saying that there is alamat muzare which is having already.
Look at, can you see this picture, Brother Imran?
Yes.
Okay, so look at this. Yes, ma'u. Yes.
Yes.
What is my fa position?
Seen with sakin, yeah.
I'm not looking at ya. Am I saying my ya is fa position?
No, I meant that if it is mazi, then
Yeah.
the fa kalima might not be sakin.
Yes, possible. Yes, that's right. You're right. So that's why we need to pay attention to that. So again, that's why I don't want to say that, okay, rule number 1 is specific to Madi and rule number 2 is specific to Mudari. It's possible, but we look at the face value, we look at the situation arising, and then we look at it whether rule number 1 or rule number 2. Is that making sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay, inshallah, let's do that. Okay. Quickly looking at rule number 3. I think I should stop here and maybe look at the rule number 3 after the break. What do you guys say?
Yes.
Sure.
But or do you want to repeat something here? Do you want to keep talking for next 4 minutes about what we have already covered?
Repeat the rules, please.
Okay, so let's repeat the rules. Rule number 1.
Sorry, Brother Abid, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so as brother said earlier, so we learned about the misal that the rule applies only not in Mazi, just in Mazari. The ajwaf applies to both of them, Mazi and Mazari?
Yeah, so the ajwaf, when we looked at ajwaf, it was example was from Madi. The situation arises in the Madi pattern. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we looked at the rule number 2 and we looked at the Mudare pattern. Yeah. Okay. But imagine we are only looking at Siga number 1 of Madi and Siga number 1 of Mudare. What about the rest of the Sigas?
After 6, you said it doesn't apply? Yeah.
It applies, but that is rule number 3. So we will, after the break, we'll look at that exception. So as I said, instead of saying that rule number 1 only applies to Madi and restricting that statement, we say that as soon as we find the pattern matching our criteria, that is where the rule applies, whether it is Madi or Mudari. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, rule number 1. Anybody has any question about rule number 1? Anyone? Any confusion about rule number 1? Okay. How do we understand rule number 1? That the ma qabal has fatha and the middle letter is a weak letter and it is mutaharrik. So example as if you take kaf, waw, lam and you apply into bab nasara, it will become kawala. First of all, do you understand this? Show of hands, please. Do we understand why Nasara becomes Kawala? Yeah? Yes? So then, is the Ma Qabal is Fatha? Is the Fa Kalima or Ma Qabal before the Waw? It has a Fatha? Yes. So then what will happen to this Waw? It will change into Alif.
Alif.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Then Ba, Ya, Ain. And we know that this is Ajwaf Wawi, Ajwaf Ya'i, because the Ya is in the Ain position. Is Ya also a weak letter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have to know that it applies to Bab Daraba. So it will become Ba Ya'a. Yes. Is the Ma Qabal Fatha? Then what happened to weak letter? Because of this Fatha, it changes into Alif. Are we simply applying rule number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This one, it will become on the pattern of Nasara, Kawana. The Fatha before the weak letter, it changes into Kana. Yeah. This one is from Bab Samia. It will become Ha, Vi, Pa. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a Fatha before the Waw?
Yeah.
Yes. Is the Waw Mutaharrik?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we are just simply going to change it with the Alif.
Alif.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Zemka, now are you clear about rule number 1?
Yes.
Okay. And similarly, rule number 2, the Ma
So
Qabal
sorry,
happens
Brother
to be-
Abid, one more
Yes.
question.
Yes.
On
please.
the last slide that you showed us.
Yeah.
If, let's say you showed us an example where there was a zabar and a zair on wow in the middle letter. If there was a pesh, it will still apply. It will still change to alif, right? That's rule number 1 applies to
Yeah.
all.
So
all
the rule number 1 does not care about, because what is happening in rule number 1? In rule number 1, the weak letter is getting replaced altogether.
Yes.
So do we have to worry about the correspondence between the haraka and the weak letter?
No, not really, no.
Not really. So that's
Yeah.
why as soon as you see fatha before the weak letter in ajwaf, you are simply going to replace it with alif.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a very simple, very simplified rule.
Actually,
The second one, the second one was a little bit where you had to do substitution. Yes. In the rule number 2, you are doing substitution.
Yes.
Because you are replacing the sakin with the haraka, and then you are then matching the haraka with the letter. Yes.
Yes.
So if it's a dhamma, you have to make sure the waw is there. If it's a kasra, you make sure the ya is there. If it's a fatha, then you make sure the alif is there. Yeah. And that's where the examples came. This one.
Yes, yes.
Yakulu, yabi'u, yakunu, and this one, yakhafu.
Yakhafu.
Yeah. So next time when you're reading Quran, especially when you listen to the stories of the prophets, you will find this word yakhafu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For first person, it will be akhafu. First person will be akhafu. I fear. Yukhafu, he fears. Yeah. What is the meaning of nakhafu?
No.
We fear.
We fear.
We fear. Yeah. So if you are still struggling with that, then that means the previous classes we have done, you have pretty much forgot all of them. Okay. And building vocabulary is an ongoing process, by the way. You cannot build vocabulary overnight. So next time when you're reading Quran, I strongly recommend that you read translation or you look at the, those websites we've been looking at. Then you will, every day you will pick 1 or 2 new words, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. So, and that's one exercise. Write the 14 variations and then try to do the translation of those 14 variations. What is the meaning of the yakhafu is third person, right? So what will be for the 2 people? Yakhafuna or yakhafani?
Yakhafani.
Yes, yakhafani. Anyways, let's see 11:03. Let's meet at 11:13, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes,
Okay.
inshallah.
So just stay in the meeting, just mute yourself and come back, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
All right. So, how are we feeling so far?
Alhamdulillah.
Rule 1 and 2 are clear now.
Alhamdulillah. Everybody's excited about rule number 1 and number 2 now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So, where is my... Now, by the way, when you look at that, do you get, I mean, are you happy that you learned these rules and now you are a better understanding of the word, or you feel, you know, a little bit anxious by looking at these rules?
No, we feel better, much better.
Feel better, right? Because
Yeah.
alhamdulillah, we are getting deeper, we're creating a better relationship with the Quran. Now,
Yes.
I mean, we are also not memorizing these rules, and I'm not giving you any task that you have a test to prove to me that you know these rules. As long as you have them written down and you can look at them and you can apply them by after looking at them, will that make you feel better?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have all the material, by the way?
Yes.
Because after every class, am I not providing you all the material?
Yes.
Right? So, but then I cannot read it for you. I can only help you during these 2 hours. After these 2 hours, you have to, you know, do some of your own way of retaining this knowledge. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you always get a print version. And how many of you are printing it? Are you printing it?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any mechanism of following up? Like you have any presentations somewhere, or you know, on your computer you have a library of these things, or how are you even managing them?
Brother Abid, I take like other than what you provide us, I know we can download everything.
Yeah.
But the way I learn is I take pictures when you are showing me, and then I have by date, I have filed them because
Okay.
I work with my work laptop. It doesn't really let me print the block printing process. So I
Okay.
just use PDFs and pictures. So, but that's how I keep track of things.
Okay. Now you have a special case, brother Faiz. You must have another student in the same house. Do you guys ever talk about these things?
Oh, all the time she tells me that I
Okay.
have to get better.
No, that is a comment, but do you guys discuss these things?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Now, rule number 3 is a little bit technical, so you may have to pay a little extra attention to get it. But once we look at the example, inshallah, it will make sense. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So we are building on the same rule 1, rule 2, and now rule 3. Yeah. So we are dealing with the wow and the ya. Why we wow and the ya? Because they are the weak letters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are the ajwaf category, because what is our lesson today? About
Ajwaf.
ajwaf. Yeah.
Ajwaf.
Okay. So then the harf illa, the waw or ya is mutaharrik. Do you see the harakas on the waw and the ya?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now in the rule number 1 and rule number 2, we looked at the ma qabl. What was happening in rule number 2? The ma qabl was sakin.
Sakina.
Yeah. In this one is the ma ba'd, the afterward. So which position is this? Lam
Lam.
position?
Lam.
Yeah. So if the lam position is sakin or majzoom, then what happens? Then what happens is this haruf illa will be completely taken away. Weak letter will be omitted.
Omitted. Oh, there will be no.
Yeah, they
weak
will
letter.
not stay. Okay.
Yeah.
And for that, you would have to, but there is one technical detail here. If by getting to this point, you have done a substitution of a haraka. You know how in rule number 2 we did a substitution of the haraka?
Yeah.
Then that haraka will be retained.
Oh.
Okay. So once you see the example, then we will talk about it. Okay. For example, we remember we did yakulu.
Yeah.
What happened to yakulu? Yakulu was yakulu.
Yakulu.
Is that rule number 2?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
actual word was yakvulu. Yes?
Yes.
So after applying rule number 2, does it become yakulu?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now the cough, did it had a haraka before?
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
it was sakina.
Sakin.
Yakulu.
This haraka was given by the waw. Yes?
Yeah.
We moved it before. The rule number 2, move the haraka on the sakina. Agree?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
if we go to the rule number, then if you look at the siga number 6, yaf'ulna. Is this yaf'ulna from Bab Nasara?
Yeah.
This
That's
is the
Yes.
siga number 6, right? You know what I mean by siga number 6, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at here. There is a sakina before the lam, yes? Before the ain position, and then there is a sakina after the lam position. Yeah?
Yes.
The lam position is sakin. The yaf'ulna, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look at this. So if you, is this the alamat mudare? This is the alamat mudare,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is the alamat of jama for feminine. Yes? But what is the fa letter? Here is the fa letter. And here is the ain letter. Here is the lam letter.
Later.
Is the lam letter sakina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And does the rule number, is this the ma bad? Because ajwaf is supposed to be the ain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's look at this. Siga number 6. Yes. Apply this and it will become yakul na. Yes, you see what happened?
Yakulna.
Yes. How many people can see this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So is the lam letter sakina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are two sakinas right next to each other,
Yeah.
right? Can we have two sakina in one word?
No.
No.
Can you pronounce it?
No.
No.
No, it's very hard to pronounce. So one has to go. Yes.
Yes.
Now, which one will go? The strong one or the weak one?
Weak one.
Weak one.
Weak
Weak.
one.
Which is the weak
Ajwa.
letter here?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. And when we do that, it will become yakulna. Yes. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened here? That rule number 3 said, when you have the ma bad sakina, then the weak letter, whether it is waw or ya, will completely get omitted. Yes. Now, did we move the haraka of the waw to the ma qabl in the previous screen?
Yes.
Yes, we did. From yakulu, we call it yakulu. Yes. Look at here. This haraka was transferred to the qaf.
Yeah.
When you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
situation like this, you will keep that haraka. You're not going to change that haraka. Making sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brother Abid, can you go back to the rule and just maybe explain one more time?
Yeah, let's go back. Okay. So we have huruf illa, which are mutaharrik. Yeah.
Mhm.
And when we are dealing with ajwaf, do we need to remember that is in the ain position?
Yeah.
Okay. So if this is ain position, what will be ma ba'd?
Lam.
Ma position. So when we say there is a sakina ma ba'd, then we are looking at what position? The lam position.
Lam position.
Yes. Okay. Then what happens? This weak letter will be completely omitted. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
Yes. But see, in order to see this in action, we couldn't see that in Siga number 1, Siga number 2, Siga number 3, Siga number 4, Siga number 5. We had to go to Siga number 6 to see this in action.
Yes.
Yes. So again, there are 14 variations of each bab. You know, there are 14 of Madi, 14 of Mudare. You have to go one by one and apply the rule and then get the word. Yes.
Brother Abid, didn't you say that there was something else after this we also have to notice? There was
Yes,
a
it's coming.
exception to that.
It's coming. 3B is coming. Okay. So Can we understand this much where we are right now? Are we clear on this part? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are focusing on the lam position and we're looking for sakina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what happens? The haraka of the previous one, this X means the weak letter is omitted. Yeah.
Okay.
Which position is this, by the way? This is fa position.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the ain position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the lam position. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then if the transferred haraka, if it is transferred haraka, remember this position is moved in our example, then it will remain intact. So we are saying if the haraka was moved earlier by rule number 2, then it will stay as is. And it will make sense when you look at the example. So now look at this example again. Do you want me to show you this example on a piece of paper?
Yeah, maybe Brother Avid, can you explain this thing on a piece of paper? That would be
Okay,
better.
let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. All right, let me take a piece of paper. Okay. What are we dealing with? We are dealing with okay. So this is the maqabal. This is the weak letter. There is a haraka here, and there is a haraka here. Yeah.
Yes.
Apply rule number 2 to this one. Can I move the haraka to the maqabal?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what was the haraka before? Sakina. And what is the haraka on the weak letter? Dhamma.
Dhamma.
So that dhamma moved here. And then what happened to the waw? There is a sakina here. How would you say it?
Yakulu.
Yakulu. Now this rule number 2 finished here because dhamma correspond with waw.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is siga number 1. Yeah. So siga number 1 was yak wulu, and after applying rule number 2, it become yakulu.
Yep.
Yes. So it will become yakulani, yakuluna. Yes. Takulu, takulani, yakulna. Okay, yakulna. And it's basically the pattern we are dealing with. The siga number 6 is yaf ulna. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. How do I see? I will write down for you the actual patterns.
Actually.
Okay. Can you see this? What is it?
Mhm.
Yakul na. Is there a sakina here?
Yeah.
Is the sakina here?
Right.
Okay. Can you identify, is this the fa kalima?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this the ain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is this the lam?
Lam.
Yes.
Lam.
Yes.
Lam.
So is the ma kabal has haraka?
Yeah.
Is the ain kalima has haraka? No. Right?
No.
What about the lam? Is the lam sakina?
Sakina.
Yes.
And this X was the weak letter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So what happened in this rule number A? That the weak letter will go away. Yes?
Yeah.
So if you remove the weak letter, then it will become
Yakul.
Yakulna.
and is it easy to say now?
Yes.
So that's what rule number 3A is.
Yakul.
With a show of hands, how many people can see this? Yeah?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So again, you would have to progress one at a time by doing every siga, and then you are going to apply these rules. You will apply rule number 1, someplace you will apply rule number 2, and then someplace you will apply rule number 3. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's look at this one. If you have the pattern like this, yabi, okay, what's going on here? This one is kasra, yeah? So what is my
Yes.
fa kalima? Is this ba is my fa?
Yes.
Is this ya is my
Ain.
Ain
ain?
kalima.
And this ain is my lam kalima?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So is this ya haraka? Like this is the weak letter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now the fa kalima has the kasra. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lam kalima is sakin.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the rule number 3?
Yes.
Yes.
So what happened to ya? It goes away.
Goes
Yes.
away.
When it goes away, then you are dealing with yabi,
Yabiana.
yabi'na. Yes. The ya disappeared.
Yeah.
Because of this rule. So you will not find this in the Quran. Instead, you will find this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Small
Good?
shaka.
So this is how you do it. Yeah. Now let's do one more. We have we had the yakhafu. Have we looked at yakhafu before?
Yes.
Yakhafu. Yeah. Now when you see the alif, do you remember that there used to be a waw here?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people can remember that there was a waw here?
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Because there was a
Yeah.
fatha. Because of rule number 1, there was a fatha before the weak letter, so change into alif. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now when I say yakhafu, can you give me the root letters of yakhafu?
Ya, Kaf, Waw.
Ya, ha, wa, fe.
Yeah. But there is no waw in the yakhafu. Is there any waw
Yeah.
in the yakhafu?
Yeah.
But now the
Yes.
people of knowledge will know, oh, this is yakhafu because it was supposed to be waw in here.
Yeah.
Yes. Is this ajwaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ajwa
now,
fe wabi.
yes, jazakallah khair. So this will become yakha.
Fu.
Okay. Now, if there is no haraka on a letter, is that mean it's a sukoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can the two sukoon exist in the same word?
No.
Okay.
No.
Which one is weak?
Ha.
Fa.
Which one is weak?
Alif.
Wa.
And alif.
Alif
Alif.
is weak.
Alif.
Alif is weak. Yeah.
Fa is not weak.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Alif.
Alif is weak.
Yes. So it will become
Ya, Khafna.
Yeah. Kafla.
Are we good?
Yeah. Yeah. Kafla.
Yeah. So if you don't know how to do the substitution and you don't keep track of your fa, ain and lam kalima, then you will always be confused. So again and again, you need to remember any Arabic verbs you are trying to understand, or any even ism you're understanding, they're always going to be 3 root letters.
Root letters.
Yeah, fa, ain, and lam. Those are the given pattern, and then we take it from there. Got it? Sister Uneza, this is good?
Yes, Brother Abid, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so let's go back to our presentation. And let's look at something. Come on. Okay. So are we good with this now? Yakulna. Do we understand how
Yes.
the yakulna came from? Yakulna. And
Yes.
the yabi'u, from yabi'na, it become yabena. Yakhafu, yakhafna. Yeah? Okay. Let's take a look at more stuff. Then we have another situation here. We have maqabal mutaharrik. The ajwaf is going to be replaced and there is a sakina after that. Remember, there was a situation when the haraka was taken from the because of the transfer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could it also happen that there is no transfer and there is haraka already on the markable? The original haraka?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the original haraka situation. The fa kalima has original haraka. There was no change in the haraka. Are you guys with me on this? What was rule 3a? The haraka was taken because of rule number 2. Yeah. Some sort of confirmation will help me.
Once we see both, let's go through this and then you have to show us A and B together, then we'll figure it out.
So then when you have the original haraka, and usually it is either going to come from Bab Dariba, Samia, Hasiba, or Fataha, Nasara, Karuma, then we would have to do some substitution. For example, if you have Fa'alna, yeah, and you put the Kawala in there, it will become Kalna. Yes? Do you see Alif here?
Yeah.
Because there was the original haraka was Fa. So what happened to the Waw? Change into Alif, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, is this Alif Sakina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And this Lam is Sakina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Two Sakin cannot exist. Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah.
One has to go. Which
Yeah.
will go?
Yes.
Alif.
Alif will go. So this will change into Kalna.
Kalna.
Yes. Do we remember the Kawala is from which Bab?
Bab Nasara.
Bab Nasara. Do you see Bab Nasara here?
Yeah.
If it is from Bab Nasara, you have to change this original haraka into Dhamma.
Oh, Kulna.
Because you don't see Kalna in the Quran. You say Kulna.
Kulna. Because
Yeah.
Yansu Bab
Yeah.
Nasara.
Yeah. Follow? How many people are lost here? This is the situation when you have the original haraka. In the original haraka, when you get to the final product, based on the Bab, you have to put the corresponding haraka. Only in Nasara and Karuma, you will put Dhamma. And Daraba, Samia, Hasiba, and Fataha, you will put Kasra. Follow? Let's take a look more example. So due to Bab Nasara, this Fatha change into Dhamma. Yeah? Let's take a look at this one. Ba'na. Now is Ba'na from Bab Daraba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the haraka on the Bab Daraba? Because of that, it will become Kasra. Okay.
Yeah.
Due to Bab Daraba, the haraka will be Kasra.
Kasra.
Okay. This block here, what do you guys understand from this block?
Where we have to change the haraka.
Yes. So the simple, now first of all, is it Salasi Mujarrad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many Babs we have in Salasi Mujarrad?
6.
Are there 6 letters here?
Yes.
Daraba, Samia, Hasiba, Fataha. How many are there? 4. And Nasara and Karuma. 2. 6. Is Karuma has the Dhamma on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Nasara is also Dhamma?
Yes.
So if you follow these rules, and when you get to the final version, if the haraka was the original haraka, then you have to look at the final version and you need to know what Bab you are dealing with. If it's Bab, Nasara, or Karuma, you will put Dhamma and forget about it. If it's from Bab Daraba, Samia, Hasiba, or Fataha, then you will put Kasra. There will be no Fatha in there. Let's look at another one. Is that clear or should I explain it further?
It's clear. We just need to remember which Bab it is.
Yes, that is for sure. If you are at this point in your life, you are in the advanced level of Arabic, and we progressed from Salasi Mujarrad, Salasi Mazid Fi, and now we're in weak verbs. We have gone over these Babs, I think, almost every time. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So even if at this point you are not sure about it, then definitely you need to go back and revisit these verbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What time are we looking at? 11:38. Okay. Do we also have to deal with ismul file?
Yes.
Okay. So ismul file and mujarrad. Is it on the pattern of fa'ilun?
Yes.
Okay. So when it is ajwaf, when you think about ajwaf, what are you talking about the ain kalima? What does the ain kalima look like?
Wow and
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow and ya, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in this category, what will happen to rule 4? That this is going to be Hamza and not the ain. Follow?
Mhm.
It is not going to be fa'ilun. It is going to be fa'ilun. Okay, let's look at the example and that will make sense. Let's say kawala. It's supposed to be kawilun. Is kawala, if you put on the pattern of fa'ilun, what is it going to become?
Kawilun.
Kawilun. Is the ain kalima wow?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is ajwaf wawi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So it is supposed to be qailun. The waw will change into hamza.
Hamza.
Okay. Now, have you seen this in the Quran?
Kailun. Yeah.
Surah Kahf. Qala qailun.
Qailum min labistum.
Yeah, when the
Sa'ala Sa'ilun.
no, not sa'ilun. I'm talking about qailun here.
Qailum.
Remember when the wake up, the people of the cave woke up. So one of them said, "Hey, how long did we stay here?" Qala, he said. Who said? Qailun. Said a person, a saying person said, how long we stayed here? Qala qailun. So this one and this one, khawifun. Is this going to be the ismul file for khawifa?
Yes.
Khaifun. Now, have you seen this word khaifun in the Quran?
No.
Yes.
You haven't?
Oh, no, Khaifun, yes.
Yeah. So if you wonder that what happened to the ayn, so this when you see this hamza like this or this khaifun, you know you're dealing with ajwaf. Making sense?
In the end position. Yeah.
Okay. Bayi'un. Bayi'un. Yeah. Similarly, ism al-maf'ul, when it becomes from ajwaf, it is supposed to be maf'ulun for mujarrad, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. It will become maf'ulun. The ayn will disappear. You see? So then what will happen? It will become mafilun. What is the pattern? Mafilun. Okay? Ajwaf y will be mafulun and ajwaf yai will be mafilun. Okay? So if you have ya, za, and dal, it will be mazidun. Have you seen the word mazid in the Quran?
Yes.
Yeah. Majid.
Okay. Next time if I say what is mazidun, you're going to say it is ism maful, ajwaf. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Masubun. Okay. Okay. So let me show you some of the stuff here. Let's see. Okay. I can show you some tables here first. Okay. Look at this. What is this? Qala. Is somebody going to play along with me or I have to deal with it myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So qala, the wow was dropped, right? Qawala.
Yes.
Rule number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Qala, rule number 1. Qalu, rule number 1. Yes. When we say rule number 1, we saying maqabal is fatha, so the waw or ya change into alif. Yeah. Okay. Qalat, still okay. Qalata, same rule number 1. Kulna, what rule is this?
Rule number 3.
Rule number 3. Because there was supposed to be two sakina right next to each other. Yes. Now, why you see kulna here and not kalna? Rule number 3b. This is from Bab Nasara. So you put the dhamma on the kulna. Yes.
Yes.
From after this, everything will be with the dhamma. Kulta, kultuma, kultum. Is rule number 3a and 3b getting applied here? Which rule is getting applied here? 3b.
3B, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kulti, kultuma,
Kultunna.
and kultunna. This is wrong. This is not kala. This is the typo. And kultu, kulna. Now tell me honestly, have you seen this in the Quran?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is it Madi or Mudari?
Mazi.
Bazi.
Madi. Okay. So, Brother Faiz, what is the meaning of qala? How would you translate qala?
He said.
He said.
He said. Okay. What about kulti?
Kulti would be she.
Okay.
Yes.
No, not she. What is the second person or third person?
Third person.
It's written in front of you, Brother Faiz.
Oh, second person, sorry.
Yeah. So what is the translation, kulti?
She said.
No. You said female.
You said.
Oh, you said. Okay.
Because second person is you, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
right, sir.
Okay. What about kulta?
Kulta is Muzakkar, second person.
So how would you translate?
Still you said.
Male. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What about kultu?
First person.
Uh-huh.
And both for both genders.
Yeah, but what is the translation?
Oh, first person is I said.
I said. Yeah. So do you remember? Now you realize these 14 variations have 14 different meanings.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are 14 different verbal sentences.
On their own, yes, yes.
Yes. Because is
Yes.
there a file in them?
Yes.
Okay. Under kala, who's the file?
Under Kala, it's the third person is the file, like he or she or.
Okay. So what is the Arabic for that? Do you remember your pronouns?
Yes, I do. Hang on. Let
Okay.
me think.
So what is the pronoun here?
Isme, there was, noun was
Huwa.
Hua.
Okay. If kala is huwa, then what is qalu? What is the pronoun there?
Kalu, the pronoun there is we. No,
Okay.
they.
They. What is the Arabic for they?
Hunna?
That's feminine.
Oh.
Okay. Jazakallah khair, Brother Faiz. I didn't want you to put you on the spot.
No,
but,
it's okay. You can put me on the spot.
But this is actually testing. This is just getting to know that how much you can retain. Sister Zamka, what is kultuma? And if I say male, to make it easy for you, kultuma. What is the meaning of kultuma?
You all said.
You all said kultuma?
Oh, you. Kultuma, you two.
You two said.
You two said.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the wahid is singular, mutanna is plural, right?
Yeah.
So this is mutanna, right? Mutanna mean two.
Yes, two, yes.
And we have to look at the second person. So if you know how to read this chart, you will say third person here, male, female. Second person, male, female. So we are right here, kultuma. Yeah.
Okay.
So you are saying you two men said.
Said.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What about kulna?
Kulna, we all. Kulna, we all said.
We all said. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What about kultum? This one.
You all said.
Male or female?
Male.
Okay. And what is this kulna?
Kulna is female, and
Okay.
they all
They
uh,
all female set.
female
Yes.
said.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Jazakallah khair. By the way, are you guys finding this exercise useful?
Yes.
Yes. And you also realize that
Yes.
how these rules we learned, rule 1, 2, 3A and 3B, you can see them in action here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at something else.
Brother, can I ask a question, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah, can you go back to the chart?
Yeah.
In second person, Jama, it says Kala. It should be Kala?
Yeah, we said this is the typo. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it was kultunna.
Qultunna, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he forgot to fix it. So okay, this one yakulu, yakulani, yakuluna. Sister Homa, could you give me the next one?
Taqulu,
Takulu,
Taqulani,
takulani,
Taqulani, Taqulna.
yakulna.
Yaqulna.
Yes, this is the catch one. Okay, Brother Ijaz, give me the second person for this one. Mudakkar, Brother Ijaz. You might be muted, Brother Ijaz. Okay, Sister Oneza, could you please give me the second person for this? For male? Okay, looks like either you are away or anyways. So takulu, takulani, takuluna, takulina, takulani, takulna. And then akulu and nakulu. Yes? All right. What rule you think it has been used here? Yakulu, rule number 2. Yakulani, rule number 2. Yakuluna, rule number 2. Takulu, rule number 2. Takulani, rule number 2. Yakulna, rule number 3.
3.
Rule number 3A.
Because waw was removed.
Because waw was removed and the haraka was transferred.
Oh, transferred.
Remember,
yes.
there were 2 rules of 3. 3A
Yes.
when the haraka was transferred, and the 3B when the haraka was original. When the haraka is original, we look at the bab, and if it's bab nasara or karuma, we put the dhamma, and if it's the other 4 bab, then we put kasra. There is no fatha. Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's look at this one. Ba'a, ba'a, ba'u, ba'at, ba'ata, be'na. Okay. Up to rule number, up to siga number 5, what rule we are looking at?
2.
Ba'a.
Oh, for number 1.
Number 1. Because on fa kalima you have fatha.
Yeah.
Okay. So the alif would have been wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, not wow. Yeah. Because this is ba ya a. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Then this be'na, rule number 3. Yes. Rule number 3A or B?
3B.
3B. Because of daraba, kasra went into the ba.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
from siga number 6 onward, it will follow the same pattern. Be'ta, be'tuma, be'tum, be'ti, be'tuma, be'tunna. Yeah. Be'tu, be'na. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you finding this useful, by the way?
Yes.
Is this helping you understand the concept?
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
Right? So this 14 variations. Sorry, go ahead, Sister Zemka. You were saying something?
No, I just said Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So
And I want to say, Brother Abed, sorry, the rule number 3B is, I didn't get it very well.
Okay. So
probably another time, if not today.
No, it's okay. I'll quickly give you the information. You will understand. Remember what happened in rule number 2? We transfer the haraka from the ain position to the fa position. Yes.
Yes.
So when that happens, we call it transferred haraka. Agree?
Yes.
When you have transferred haraka, you keep it. You don't change it. When you apply rule number 3, you keep the transferred haraka as is. Follow? The only thing happens
Yes.
in rule 3a, the weak letter drops. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
In the rule number 3b, if there was a original haraka on fa letter, then we have to look at the bab. If it's from bab, nasara or karuma, we have to put on the fa letter dhamma. Okay. If it's bab, daraba, fataha, samiya, hasiba, then we have to put kasra. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So now let's look at this. Yabi'u, yabi'ani, yabi'una. Rule number 2. Tabi'u, tabi'ani, yabi'na. Up to number 5, rule number 2. What happened on
Then
number
it's
6? Siga number 6, what happened?
3B.
3A.
3A, sorry, this time.
Yes. Yeah, you had a question, Brother Faiz?
No, I didn't have a question. I was just trying to.
Okay. Tabi'u, tabi'ani, tabi'una, tabi'ina, tabi'ani, tabi'na, abi'u, nabi'u. Yeah? This one, khafa, khafa, khafu. Rule number 1?
Yeah.
Rule number 1, khafat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Khafata, rule number 1.
Oh, one still.
Yes. Khifna, rule number 3B. 3B, why? Samiya. Is Samiya from the bab where it's supposed to be kasra?
Yeah.
Yes. Khifta, khiftuma, khiftum. Khifti, khiftuma, khiftunna. Khiftu, khifna. And we have seen all these words in the Quran. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What is the meaning of khafa, Brother Faiz?
Yeah.
Fear.
I don't know.
Scared.
Khaf. Scared.
खौफ उर्दू में खौफ किसे कहते हैं? डरने को. जो he is scared or he was scared. Khafa. Okay. Khifta, you are scared.
You, yes.
Khiftu, I am scared. Khifna, we are scared. Khafa, he is scared. Khiftunna, you all female are scared.
Scared.
Madi or mudare?
Madare.
Okay. Now, learning these 14 words, does that give you 14 extra words in your vocabulary?
Yes.
This is vocabulary. Okay. What is khafata? Khafata is muannas?
They too.
Muannas, right? Khafata.
Third,
Two muannas.
yeah.
They two women were scared. Khifna, they all women were scared. Okay. So then the mudare.
So brother, I mean, one question or comment. When we went to khifana, for example.
Yeah.
Now you're using past tense. So that means this is Madi now?
It is, yeah, it is Madi, yeah.
No, but when we are using the first tense, like, first person, then we were saying this was Madare.
No. When did we say that?
No.
This is all Mazi.
This is all Madi, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Khiftu,
thanks for clarifying.
I am scared. Khiftu, I am scared. Khifna, we are scared. Yeah. Khifti, you are scared, female.
Yes.
Yes. Now the mudare is right here. Yakhafu, he is scared. No, not scared. He is, what do you call the mudare?
Fearful.
He is fearful. We would have to say he is fearful. They too are fearful. Yakhafuna, they all are fearful. Takhafu, she is fearful. Takhafani, you two or they two women are fearful.
Yeah.
Yakhifna, yes.
All female.
Now, yakhafna, is it rule number 3?
يخفنا
3A this time?
3A. Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Up to 5, rule number 1. Yeah.
So is that pretty much standard? Like when you're showing us all these examples, up to 5 is usually number 1. No, you did show us some with they started with rule number 2 also. So.
Yes. So I remember all along this session, we talked about the whenever the situation arises, you need
Yes.
to apply. So
You can't.
yes, our patterns are Madi, Mudare, but sometimes we're only dealing with one siga, but we have 14 sigas to worry about. Yeah.
Right.
So we have to apply the rule along the way. I mean, I have only so much time. So I can just pick and choose and tell you, okay, if you pick this pattern, look, this situation arising in this pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you need to apply that on all 14 sigas to see what's happening. The people of grammar has already done that. So they are saying up to siga number 5, it is going to be this way. From siga number 6 onward, it's going to be this way. Yeah. So the moment you see yakhifna, then it has takhafu, takhafani, takhafuna, takhafina, takhafani, takhafna. Akhafu, nakhafu. What is the meaning of akhafu, brother Faiz?
Akhafu would be still fearful, I think. And,
I am fearful.
And it will be I am fearful.
Fearful.
Yes.
Brother Imran, what is the meaning of nakhafu?
We all are fearful.
We all are fearful, or we will be fearful. Yeah, two meanings, right?
Okay.
Because mudare mean present and future.
Present and future.
Okay. So sha'a, sha'u, sha'at, sha'ata, shi'na, shi'ta, shi'tuma, shi'tum. Have you seen shi'ta, shi'tuma, shi'tum?
Yes.
Yes.
Whenever we read the story of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to them, shi'tuma. Whatever you feel like eating from this Jannah, eat. Yes? Shi'tuma will be you too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shi'ti, shi'tuma, shi'tunna. Shi'tu, shi'na. Yes?
Yes.
Yasha'u, yasha'ani, yasha'una. Tasha'u, tasha'ani, yasha'na. Tasha'u, tasha'ani, tasha'una. Tasha'ina, tasha'ani, tasha'na. Asha'u, nasha'u. Yeah. So alhamdulillah, we got to the end of the lecture. We missed a lot of in-between slides. And once I share with you, please look at them because they will give you more information. So Jazakallah khairan. One lesson we take from this, as always, whether it is easy, hard, difficult, we don't get scared. We take it on a face value and we keep on learning. Even today, if you feel that you had hard time understanding or you had a hard time doing the lesson, but I tell you that you have learned a lot. Yeah? You have learned a lot, alhamdulillah. Do you agree with me that you have learned a lot?
Yes.
Okay. So, but now the thing is, if you want to retain that knowledge, you have to spend a little bit of time to repeat it and practice it. And maybe next time when you read the Quran, try to identify. Yeah. But if you are not going to do anything, as like any other lively matter, if you stay, stagnant about it, it's not going to stay with you for long. It will stay for some time, but slowly it will drift away from you. So if this is your investment, then you're a smart person to safeguard your investment. Yes? Are we all smart?
Yes.
We're all professional. We don't want to waste any of our investment. Yeah. So inshallah, we are going to work hard and inshallah, we'll keep it going. And I would congratulate all of you. This is good stuff, I tell you. And if you can comprehend it, even 50% or 10%, 30%, you're still ahead of the game from a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yes.
So never ever feel bad about anything and keep on learning. In my eyes, you all are stars, mashallah. Okay.
MashaAllah.
So, alhamdulillah. So, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Have a nice rest of the day. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Brother Abid.
Walaikum assalam
Brother Faiz.
Can I suggest one thing?
Please.
So you are teaching us, and the vocabulary is increasing because each one word has 14 different.
Yeah.
But it would be for us to understand what the word actually means when we're reading Quran.
Yeah.
When you're getting these slides done, and I know it's hard to fit all this in one screen, but the English translation of that word would be nice.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, we'll improve that in the next iteration.
Just, or maybe you just mentioning it to us like you do, so then we know and we get the grammar, like the 14 different forms of it. But like if I don't know the word, then I read the Quran, I still don't know what it means.
Okay, inshallah, we'll take it to the next level when we repeat this course again. So if you have taken this class last time, this class is way more advanced than the previous one. So we'll keep on improving as we go together. So Jazakallah khair for the suggestion. It's an excellent suggestion. We will inshallah do that. Okay. So take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam.